Hey Gifty Gang, it's Zhané, and I am back with another video. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber or you've just been stalking my channel, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap that notification bell so you'll be updated every time I upload a video. Today is all about what I'm keeping and what I am deleting out of my collection. I have fragrances that have some dents in it that are semi-full, almost gone, or completely gone. And I'm going to tell you guys whether or not I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to delete it. So if you want to see what's in my collection, just keep on watching. So I'm gonna start off with Miss Dior's Booming Bouquet. I bought this last summer, probably around this time, to be honest. Maybe it was last spring, but I have not used much of this at all. I honestly forgot I had it in my collection, probably because it's so small and it gets pushed to the back. But the main reason why I don't wear this is because it doesn't last. Like, as soon as I put it on, the smell goes right away. And I know it's not because I'm nose blind, because I don't wear it enough. So it's a fresh floral rosy scent. I'm gonna look up the notes. It does have a little bit of muskiness in the dry down, but I mean, I just feel like this doesn't last. And I think this, it doesn't say, I believe this is an EDT, which makes sense why it wouldn't last, but I mean, I just can't get with it. Like, I may even just sell this, because literally I've done nothing with this. I've maybe worn this like 3 or 4 times. But it has some mandarin, some peony, some rose, apricot, peach, and musk. I mean, the notes are just simple. There's nothing else really going. So honestly, I would probably delete this. I don't see myself really reaching for this. All right, next on my list, I have one of my faves. This is Mon Paris by YSL. I literally have nothing left. I'm doing an empties video next week, and you will see that in the empties video. But ain't nothing in here. I probably got one more use out of this, half of a use. But this was my signature scent all throughout last year. Why did I get the smallest size? I don't know, but I won't ever make that mistake again. This right here is getting repurchased over and over and over. This smells so good. It has strawberries, it's fruity, it has a hint of floral, but I don't really smell too much of that. Hold on, let me pull up the notes for you guys, because this slaps. Okay, do you hear me? This literally slaps. I absolutely adore this fragrance. So it's fruity, it's floral, it is a little fresh, so I see why I say this was my signature scent, because literally this has some strawberry, raspberry, pear, orange, bergamot, peonies, jasmine, orange blossom, patchouli, more patchouli, musk, vanilla, all the stuff that I love. I love pear, love strawberries, love vanilla. I mean, I'm not gonna say I love patchouli, but a lot of the fragrances that I do love have patchouli in it. So I would just say I have a liking for patchouli. It has musk, love musk. Listen, the It Girl fragrance. If you don't have this in your collection, or if you don't like this, I'm questioning your decisions in life. But next, in the keep or delete, we have Vanilla Bourbon by Mixbar. And y'all saw my last video from the other day. Hello, I use this. I wears her honey. And excuse my nail, I forgot to glue it back on before the video, whatever. I love press-ons. But this right here, baby, one of the best vanillas in my collection. I will just drink this up. This is so good. So it's just woody, it's powdery, it's boozy, it's vanilla. It's just so good. So it has some notes in here. It has some black pepper, which I smell, so that's what gives it that spiciness in the opening. And you get some bergamot, some jasmine, vanilla accord, apple blossom, which I do smell, and it smells really yummy. vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. So you get that woodiness in the dry down, but it's just like, I think that black pepper in the opening, it's just what gives it its bootsiness. So this is just so nice. And this is only $20. Who? Mixbar. I don't know who the perfumer whose nose is behind this, but you did your thing for $20. You did your thing, okay? This is so good. I know some people don't like vanilla bourbon. They say it's too synthetic or whatever. It smells good to me. I will drink this. This is edible, decadent, yummy. Oh, this is good. I say no more. This is good. All right. Next up, I have a fragrance that was so hard to find. I mean, I searched high and low for this, honey, and I could not find it. And when I got my hands on it, I instantly fell in love. I instantly had to get my hands on it. And this is YSL's Black Opium Floral Shock. Now, this is good. So good. I don't know why they put this as a flanker for Black Opium. I do not smell any of the Black Opium DNA in this. They could have just called this Floral Shock and left it alone. It would have been just fine. But, I mean, since they did, I mean, whatever. So this is a fruity white floral. It says it has the coffee notes. I ain't getting no coffee out of this. It's just straight up citrusy and floral and sweet. It's just so good. It kind of reminds me of candy a little bit. So it has the notes of, if it loads, I think it has some bergamot in here. I'm just going, yeah, bergamot. There's lemon, freesia, pear, hello, some gardenia, white flowers, orange blossom, says iced coffee. No, maybe a hint of coffee in the dry down. A hint. Nothing to brag about. Some musk and amberwood. So this is a really nice fragrance, and I have put quite the dent in this. I have warned her because I think I have to overspray this a little bit just to get it to project. I think I do get nose blind to this because people smell it on me, but I don't smell it on me. And would I keep it or delete it out of my collection? It's kind of hard to say because I only reach for this during the warmer weather seasons, but I feel like as my nose has developed with me buying and wearing more fragrances, I don't reach for this enough, but at the same time, this is really good, and it's also discontinued, so I feel like this is something that I should always have in my collection. So this is kind of, I don't know, like, should I not? I don't know. Like, this is good, but it's not great. This is one of my favorites out of all the Black Opium flankers, but it's just, I mean, I don't feel like I reach for this enough. And again, it's maybe because it's only a seasonal type of fragrance, but I just don't see myself, like, when I think of, ooh, what am I grabbing for the spring and summer? Like, I have fragrances up top, as you can see over there in the corner, that I am strictly wearing for the spring. If you watched my video a couple of weeks ago, I'll put it in the description box if you want to go back and watch. But I listed all the fragrances that I planned on wearing for the spring, and this wasn't one of them. So I don't know, like, after I finish this bottle, do I really want to go back and buy this? I'm gonna have to really think on that because it's nice, it's good, I really like it, but I don't reach for it enough. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, up next, we have the Boss's fragrance of all Boss's fragrance. If you don't have this in your collection, are you really a boss? Just kidding. But this right here, baby, I regret buying the smallest bottle. I think sometimes I get a little scared because I do a lot of blind buying, which is wasting money. There's not too many fragrances that I regret buying, but I feel like I could have did without. But this one I don't regret buying at all. Giorgio Armani's My Way Honey. And I am shocked that I actually like this. I'm super shocked that I like this because this is tuberose overload. So much tuberose in this fragrance, not even funny. But this is so nice, it's so clean, so feminine. Like, girl, it does not get better than this. Oh, like, I literally drown myself in this. I have not reached for this in a while, and that's because I was trying to use up My Way. So this is another one that is signature scent. I may have to do a signature scent video. What do y'all think? If y'all think I should, drop it in the comment section. But this is good. So it's white florals, tuberose, some citrus notes, and I do get a little hint of that. It's so good. It has some vanilla, some powderness in the dry down, but this has orange blossom, bergamot, tuberose, jasmine, vanilla, musk, and cedar. And oh my god, they did the thing. That whistle. This is yummy. I will always have this in my collection. They do have an intense version of this, but I personally, I've smelled it in the store. I don't smell a difference. It could just be my nose. It could just be my nose, but I don't smell a difference enough. Like, if I finish this bottle, I will go and get the intense version, but I don't see the need to have both of them in my collection collectively. I don't see much of a difference in the two. But will I rebuy this? Will I keep this in my collection? Heck yeah. You better believe I will. All right, next in my collection that I am on the fence about, or probably really not really, this is going to be Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense. This is a fruity almond nutty fragrance, but that's literally all I smell, y'all. I have tried my hardest because people absolutely love this. I've tried my hardest to really like this, but this is very nauseating. It just makes me when I put it on. I don't know. Like the original Perfect, girl, I should have grabbed it, but I have a dent. Like that, I think the dent is probably the same. That's because that's a summer fragrance as well, and I haven't worn it since last summer, and I, definitely plan on putting it out again. But this just doesn't work for me. I think it's just because there's no sweetness to this. It just makes me want to hurl. Like, I'm sorry if that was too much TMI, but every time I put this or spray this in the air, it makes me nauseated. And the thing is, when I sprayed it in the store, I didn't get that feeling. And of course, I redeemed my Ulta points, so I didn't pay anything for it. But I just, I don't know. So it has some jasmine, almond, some sandalwood, narcissus. I probably said that so wrong, but why did I? No, immediately no. All right, the next one that I have, Baby Honey. Listen, I absolutely love this. And you just can't tell me anything negative about this fragrance. If you don't like it, something's wrong with your nose. So this is a Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere by Philosophy. Oh my god, literally cookies in the oven, so yummy. This does not last, so you just have to overspray her, but she hits like no other. It is vanilla, it's woody, powdery, delicious, edible, all that good stuff. So let's get into the notes. Vanilla, coconut, warm cashmere, cashmere wood, sandalwood, and musk. Yummy, 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 yummy. So good. I would definitely rebuy this. I know this doesn't last long. I like Blooming Bouquet. I said I didn't like it because it lasts long, but I also didn't like it because there was nothing exciting about the fragrance. It just, there. It was the bare minimum. But this right here, it can be the bare minimum, and I'm still gonna wear it. And I think it's just because I am addicted to vanilla. So if it has vanilla in it, I don't care. I'm wearing it. It's so good. Ooh. The next one that I have is Vie Belle by Lancome. And do I like this? Yes. Do I think it's a nice fragrance? Yes. Will I rebuy this? Probably not. And that's just because I don't reach for it. I wore this the other day because I purposely had intentions. I was like, I don't reach for this. I don't wear it. But then I realized, when was the last time you even put your hands on this? Yes, I have a dent. But when was the last time you actually, other than last week, when was the last time you grabbed this? And I would probably say last year, probably around this time. I used a lot last year around this time, but then since then I haven't touched it. Not that it's not bad, not that it doesn't do anything. I just don't grab it. I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe later on in life when I'm like, ooh, I want to reach for this, I would probably get like the travel size. But spending money on a full size bottle of this, as good as it is, no. So it's sweet, vanilla, fruity, has some patchouli, all that good stuff. Let's get into the notes. I don't know what's wrong with my Wi-Fi today, y'all, but it's tripping. So it has black currant, some pear, iris, jasmine, orange blossom, praline, patchouli, vanilla, and tonka bean. So, I mean, it has notes that I really love, like the pear, the jasmine, the praline, vanilla, tonka bean, patchouli. Like, what else could you ask for? It's everything that I love in a fragrance. Like, literally, most of all of my favorite fragrance notes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, what's wrong with me? I'm gonna have to really do some soul searching to determine whether or not I just have to have this in my collection because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing, like, I probably have 3 more wears out of this, and once it's gone, I'm gonna have to see if this is really something worth reaching. I'm really going to have to do a lot of searching within my hearts to see if it's meant to be, because it's right now it's giving. After it's gone, it's gone. There's no more coming back. I mean, tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna let y'all pick for Vie Belle. Should I keep or should I delete? What y'all think? All right, next on the list, I have these 2 buddies from Clinique. It's from their My Happy line. This is Coco and Cashmere. This is Cookie and Kisses. You know, I've used these. Barely, but I've used these. I personally am not going to keep these. I'm going to use them up because I don't feel like these are worth selling. They don't cost enough to sell to me. Like, it's not worth the price. I'm going to use these up, but after I use it up, I won't buy these again. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with these. They smell really good. If you are a gourmand lover, get your hands on it. They're only $20, but like, I just feel like there's no purpose, and they always get knocked over. That's another reason, but they serve no purpose in my collection. Like, they literally serve no purpose. I wear these to layer for the most part because I don't reach for it any other time. I want a little spiciness in my collection, or when I'm wearing something, I will put these on. But I'm going to start with Coco and Cashmere. So this is Cocoa, Vanilla, Musky Powder, and that's the Accords. So it has Cocoa, Vanilla, Musk, Amber, Pink Pepper, Honeysuckle, and Jasmine. All of those notes sound delightful. You definitely get the Pink Pepper. It's very spicy. It's very peppery in the opening. You definitely get the cocoa. You get the vanilla. But, I mean, yeah. Like, I just don't see myself reaching for this, and they don't last to worth your life. So this one is more woody and amber and warm and spicy. So Cookie and Kisses. Here we go. Let's get into the notes. This also has pink pepper, and I think, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, they kind of smell a little similar to me. That's another reason. Like, I probably shouldn't have gotten both, but I think I had like Ulta points or something. No, like, had to redeem. They were 5 times the points. I said, why not? And it's very alcoholic when you first spray it. Not even gonna lie. Around $20. I mean, you can make it do what it do. Yeah. So, Cookie and Kisses, pink pepper, apple, bergamot, chestnut, pimento, fir, wood, balsamic, sandalwood, and ambroxan. I mean, the notes, this one is a little sweeter with the vanilla, but I just, not much of a difference enough to where I just need both, but I really don't need either. So delete after I use them up. Next up, we have another signature scent worthy fragrance. I'm definitely doing a video. I got to. But this is so good. I love this, and I'm so glad that I got the full-size bottle, even though I have not reached for this quite lately. It's just, when you have so many fragrances, it's just so hard. Like, what do you want to wear today? And you get scatterbrained. But I love this. This is Beyond Romance from Ralph Lauren. Oh my gosh, this is so feminine, so delicate, just so good. I have a dent, not a big one, but I have a dent. Like, I already have on a fragrance, so I'm not going to put her on, but I definitely would. This is a fruity. It's sweet. Oh my god, it's so sweet. There is a little floral. It's musky, vanilla. I do get some rose. And I've talked about this a few times in some videos. This works for any occasion, a day or a night, work, church, date night, brunch. It works for everything. It literally, I'm doing this. Yep, we're doing a signature scent worthy fragrance. One that works for all the occasions. I got to do a video on that. But let's keep it moving. So this has raspberry, mandarin orange, some bergamot, rose de mai, lily of the valley, jasmine, vanilla, musk, and cashmere. So this is just an overall beautiful scent. Rosy, it's vanilla. I just love, I think out of all of it, the dry down is what captivates me the most. I love the creaminess that cashmere gives, the vanilla and the, like, it's just so good. This is good. Will I keep this? You best believe I will. Yes, I'm going to wear her over and over again. This is always going to be in my collection. Now, this does not last long. I'm going to tell you that right now. It does not last long, but it's so good. All right, next up, I have a fragrance that I literally bought last month, and I have put quite a little dent in it. And that's because I have to overspray because she doesn't last long. But she is so good. I like it. Why didn't anyone tell me that a celebrity fragrance would hit like this? Like, I do have good celebrity fragrances, and I'm more than happy to do a review. I don't have many, but I do have some that gets the job done. But Gold Rush by Paris Hilton, honey, this is good. This is so good. So I actually, last week, I layered her with Sweet Vanilla by Montel, and this literally, that combination had me smelling like peaches and cream. It was so good. Y'all, do y'all see? I literally bought this last month, and I've worn her at least 5 or 6 times. She's good, really good. But this is like a fruity, floral gourmand fragrance. So whenever I see something that says fruity floral gourmand, I automatically say this is a candy fragrance. And it gives me candy-like vibes. It does. So it has nectarine, lemon, bergamot, orchid, rose, violet, praline, cashmere wood, and vanilla. Good, 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 good. Now, will I rebuy this? That is the question. I spent like $10 or $12 on this. I think I got it from Burlington. Like, I would say I would, but it would have to be, I went in Burlington's and just grabbed it. This is not something that I'm just gonna go and search for to keep in my collection. Like, if I see it after I use this up, then yeah, I'll grab it again, but this isn't something I'm necessarily gonna just, oh my gosh, I gotta go and search for this. I just need it in my, it's not giving that. It's just like, it's good, but I mean, I have, you know, fragrances that have similar vibes in my collection that I feel like I would instantly run for more than this. So, I mean, tomato. If I see it, I'll grab it. If I don't see it, it is what it is. All right, I got one more in my collection, baby, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm keeping it. And I don't need anyone else to tell me anything to change my mind, because y'all not gonna change my mind. But YSL Libre Intense. I put a dent in it, but I have not put enough. As much as I talk about this, and like, if you follow me on TikTok, I talk about it in every video. I think on YouTube, I end up talking about Princess by Killian the most, but baby, this is my favorite. Every time someone asks me like a go-to fragrance, at first I thought it was gonna be this baddie, but then I realized this doesn't draw me in as much as YSL Libre Intense. It just doesn't. And let me tell y'all, as y'all will see, I talked about 3 YSL fragrances today. I love YSL when it comes to designer fragrance houses. It's my favorite. They don't miss. There's not a, well, I don't like a Mon Perry Intensement. I'm not really a fan of that. The rose is just too much. But other than that, there's not a single fragrance in their collection that I do not like. Not a single one. Now, I do own the original. I own the smaller bottle. Not gonna say that I don't like it, but this is more pleasurable to me. This literally changes everything. The original, I will wear it to work and work only in probably church. I wouldn't wear that anywhere else. I hardly ever reach for it. I'm probably gonna sell it. It's not that it's bad. It's just not this. It's just not this. This right here is my jam. When you talk about a signature scent for bosses, a signature scent for the go-getters, the baddest, this smells like money in a bottle. Like, I feel like the richest person in the world when I wear this. I get more compliments from women wearing this than I do men. But also, when I've worn this, I haven't been in a space around men. So I'm gonna try to wear this out maybe on like a date night if I go on a date. I gotta get out more. But I feel like this just works. This is so good. So the original, you literally get more of the white florals and the lavender. This, they switched it up. You get that vanilla in the white florals, and it's sweet. I don't know what it is about this fragrance. I just love it. Like, this is, I'm trying not to say it, but I think I'm just gonna have to. This is my favorite out of my collection. I'm just, yeah, but I said it. I can't take it back. This, out of every fragrance, designer, celebrity, TJ Maxx, knockoff brands, niche, this one's my favorite. Out of the $200 bottles, the $5 bottles, the $150, this is my favorite. This is so good. All right, so it has the vanilla accords, the white florals, sweet lavender, aromatic, citrus, ambery goodness. And I don't know if there's actually amber in this fragrance, so that's the thing, but it just gives off those vibes. In the opening, you get lavender, mandarin orange, bergamot. The middle, you get more lavender, orange blossom, orchid, and jasmine. The dry down, you're gonna get some vanilla, tonka bean, ambergris, and vetiver. And I feel like I smell every single note. Every note that is listed on here, I smell it. I definitely get the vanilla. I definitely get the bergamot and the orange blossom. I get some lavender in here. And you know why I think I love this fragrance so much? I personally, more than out of anything, like masculine feminine scents. Like, yeah, it's more the unisex side, will you may, but I really lean toward, like, I love Angel Share, I love Rock by Latapa. Those are more like masculine scents that have a feminine touch. This does not scream masculine, but it has those dark notes. Lavender is a very prominent note in the male fragrance side. Like, a lot of fragrances for men have lavender in it, and I think I can appreciate that about this fragrance. I can literally spend a whole 30 minutes talking about how good this fragrance is. I really can, but I don't care. If I could only pick one fragrance out of my collection that I could keep, it would have to be this. This is my baby. This is my love child. This is Dreona in a bottle. They made this fragrance for me. That was all of them. I'm definitely going to do another one towards the end of the year. I may do one, sneak one in later in a few months, but those are the ones that have big dents in them that I can see, because I do have some that are like that you can't see the inside of the bottle. You can't see the juice, that probably have big dents, but I wouldn't be able to tell how much dents that I have in them. So yes, so let me know what you guys are wearing. Tell me. I am wearing Eden Juicy Apple by Kayali, and I layered her with Escada Candy Love because they have the same notes, and I kind of regretted buying Escada Candy Love without being able to smell it because it gets similar vibes as Eden Juicy Apple. I just layered them together because they have the same notes, and it probably helped Eden Juicy Apple project a little longer. That's my secret. Y'all can layer those two together. They have the same notes. But yeah. What are y'all wearing today? Let me know. I want to be in y'all's business. Let me know. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, like this video, tap that notification bell, follow me on all of my social media. It's pretty much the same across the board, Dre_Zhané. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on Monday for Makeup Monday, and I hope you have a great, wonderful day.